Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I know I don't usually talk about this, but I'm going to talk about crocheting this time. So what I have in front of me is kind of like a baby blanket, and it goes well for a baby girl. And I used all sorts of stitches on it. So here we go. So this very long stitch where I'm pointing is called the treble stitch. And the treble stitch is very tricky and it's very hard because you have to yarn the hook around twice and then try to make a twist out of it. So this is why I don't use the treble stitch very often, because it's too difficult for me. And these tiny little stitches where I'm pointing at are called the single crochet stitch, and the single crochet is very easy and it's very quick. All you have to do is yarn the hook once and then pull through the 2 loops, and this is the result you get. And here, this is called the crossover stitch. And the crossover stitch, that has got to be like my very favorite stitch, because I used to know a next door neighbor who did this very stitch too, and I fell in love with her crocheting instantly. So this is why the cross stitch is like my very favorite, because it gives it a lot of emphasis and it adds a lot of oomph to it. And I added a pink border around it for a pop of color, just to have the white stick out. And I used a single stitch and I used a crossover stitch. And when you make a crossover stitch, you have to skip the first stitch and then do like a regular crochet on the second hole. And after you do the crochet, you have to go back to the previous hole, and then that's where you get your wrap, and that's where you get your twist and stuff. So the border's it's like one of my favorite colors because it's so bright. And when it comes to crocheting, I usually like to use pastel colors. And again, like I say, do the single crochet stitch followed by the crossover stitch, because it makes it so pretty. And for some reason it looks French to me, which I love even more. So if you like my video, be sure to like and subscribe, and then I'll make more videos soon. So take care, everyone.